A+ലേക്കുള്ള വഴി ഇനി തനിയെ തുറക്കാം. Subscribe to the ENCLAPS channel. Ring the bell button and open success. It's that easy.
Hello. Let us examine the history of the method of denoting the positions of points by numbers. Even as early as the 2nd century BC, the Greek mathematician Apollonius used the method of denoting points by numbers to solve some geometric problems. They were distances from fixed lines. Then, in the 11th century AD, we see the Persian poet and mathematician Omar Khayyam denoting number pairs as points to convert certain algebraic problems to geometry. Such connections between geometry and algebra began to develop as a systematic branch of mathematics after the French philosopher René Descartes published his geometry in the 17th century. You have learned a method of drawing cells and marking number pairs. There is a method of drawing figures using number pairs without drawing cells. Let's see. Look at this picture. If you want to draw a picture like this, you must first mark all the corners with pairs of numbers. Here, the number pairs are marked without drawing cells. How to do it? To do this, draw two lines, horizontal and vertical, through the center and mark distances on it, 1 centimeter apart. Did you get like this? Then, we can write the number pairs of all corners. How to write? The top right corner of the square is 1 centimeter to the right and then 1 centimeter up from the center. Then its number pair is 1, 1. What about the rightmost point of the picture? 4 centimeters to the right from the center, not moving up or down. Then we can write its number pair as 4, 0. Next, the lower right corner of the square is 1 centimeter to the right and 1 centimeter below from the center. The lower distances are taken as negative. Then its number pair is 1, 1. Now let us see what is the number pair at the bottom of the picture. It did not move right or left from the center and it is 4 centimeters below the center. The bottom distance is expressed as negative and its number pair is 0, 4. Next, the left lower corner of the square is 1 centimeter to the left and 1 centimeter below from the center. Note that the distance of the left are also taken as negative and therefore its number pair is -1, -1. Now, let us examine the left corner of the image. It is about 4 centimeter to the left of the center and does not move up or down from there. Then the number pair is -4, 0. What is the number pair in the upper left corner of the square? How many centimeters far from the center? 1 centimeter, right? Since the distance to the left is -1, how many centimeters above it? 1 centimeter. Then the number pair is -1, 1. Finally, let's examine the top corner of the picture. It does not move from center to left or right and it is 4 centimeter upwards. Hence, the number pair is 0, 4. Here, how we found the number pairs? Two lines were drawn horizontally and vertically along the picture. Isn't it? The perpendicular lines we draw to mark such positions of points are called axes of coordinates. The horizontal line is the x-axis and the vertical line is the y-axis. Once the axes are drawn like this, the position of any point can be easily written as a pair of numbers. These numbers are called the coordinates of the point. When drawing axes, just pay attention to whether they are perpendicular to each other. For example, see this picture. For this, we can draw the axis like this. So, what are the coordinates of the corners of the two rectangles in the picture? Since the lower left corner of the green rectangle is in the center, the coordinate is 0, 0. The right edge 4, 0, the top 4, 2 and the left top 0, 2. So, what about the yellow square? Its right upper right corner is in the center. Then the coordinates is 0, 0, top left -4, 0, bottom left -4, -2, right bottom 0, -2. What if the axes are drawn like this? Then the coordinates of the corner change, isn't it? That is, the axis can be drawn anywhere and in any way. Only that they should be perpendicular to each other. After drawing the axis, the dots were placed at intervals of the centimeter. This distance does not have to be 1 centimeter. For example, if the dots are spaced half a centimeter apart, the picture shown earlier will look like this. Then, the coordinates of the corners change like this. Do you understand how to draw axes and find coordinates? Once we have drawn the axis and marked distance along them, how do we mark points using coordinates? Let's see. First, draw the x-axis and the y-axis in such a way that they are perpendicular to each other. Then, mark equally spaced points on them. See how a point with coordinates -3, 2 is marked. The point with coordinates -3, 2 is the intersection of perpendiculars from the point marked -3 on the x-axis and the point marked 2 on the y-axis. Instead, look at the point marked 4, -3. Draw perpendiculars from the position marked 4 on the x-axis and the position marked by -3 on the y-axis as previously drawn. Point of intersection is 4, -3. On the other hand, to find the coordinates of a point marked, we need only draw perpendiculars from the point to the x and y axis. Coordinates need not be whole numbers. Look at this isosceles triangle. To draw an isosceles triangle of base is 3 cm and a height 4 cm, the axes are drawn like this. The axes are drawn through the midpoint of the base, isn't it? So, what are the coordinates of the vertices of the triangle? -1.50, 0.4 and 1.50, right? That is, coordinates can also be marked with non-whole numbers. When drawing pictures using axis of coordinates, the x-axis is labelled by x-x and the y-axis by y-y'. The point where these intersect is labelled O and this point is called the origin. You have learned how to find coordinates of a point using axis. Find out more examples yourself. See you later.
3 ലക്ഷത്തിലേറെ വരുന്ന ചോദ്യോത്തരങ്ങൾ ഏറ്റവും കുറഞ്ഞ ചിലവിൽ സ്വന്തമാക്കുവാൻ ഉടൻ തന്നെ ഡൗൺലോഡ് ചെയ്യൂ ENCLAPS the Learning App.